Hi, welcome to OfficeGuru.tv. Today I'm going to give you a tip and a tutorial on how to improve your presentations and put together a nice looking agenda slide. First off, I'm sure we've all been confronted with this kind of agenda where the presenter will read off the various topics from this type of slide with nice bullet points. What we really want to do is we want to see something that attracts attention but gives the audience an idea for what type of topics are coming up. So I put together this agenda slide as a quick example of just something that will add a little bit of levity possibly to your presentation, but also give the listener an idea for where you're going with the discussion. And I will give you a quick tutorial on how to develop a slide like this. So we're going to start off with an empty slide. And what I usually do is I'll pick up the graphics first thing. So I am going to copy this image. This is a public domain image that I found through a Google search. So we can bring it in here and paste it as an image. This gives the full size image. I think we're probably going to crop it. As you can see, it doesn't quite fill up the entire screen, but I think we can crop it and we can zoom in a little bit to make it look better. So let's see, the easiest way to do that is to select it, go to format, and we'll go align left and align top. That will get it in the very top corner, and then we can just go down here to the bottom and we can stretch it out until it fills the entire slide. So really quickly, we've got that. Next thing that we want to do is we want to put the area at the bottom where we'll have our complete agenda. And to do that, I'll select it and we're going to crop this image. So you come up here to the format ribbon, click crop, and you get these different handles, which will give you the ability to crop it. So what we're going to do is we're going to crop it up from the bottom. And we are going to see how much of the page that covers. That's pretty good where that is. So as you can see, we've got a completely white background here for us to put in our information. I'll probably start with that and then we'll color it the way we want to later. So what I used in this slide was really simple. We could insert, so I'll click insert and we use Smart Art. This particular Smart Art, I believe, is in the process. And we can see something similar here, which will give us the start to what we want to use. So we'll click OK to insert it. For starters, I think we can put in our agenda items. We had current market, pitfalls, solutions, benefits, and implementation. So as you can see here, everything was automatically sized to fit with the Smart Art, which is a nice way to use this. It makes editing very quick. The designs are okay. They're not great, but they are very quick and easy to work with. So something I would suggest using. So now we'll resize this to fit at the bottom of our slide. We can stretch it. Let's not go the full length of the PowerPoint. Okay, so then we can move it down a little bit. There, and I'm perfectly happy to have this come off of the bottom of the screen a little bit to move it away from the graphic behind. So that's pretty good. I think you can still get a feel for the arrow that you've got there. And so with that, that looks pretty good. Next thing that I would do is normally I will customize the colors and sometimes the size and the shape of these items in order to make the agenda items pop. So what we'll do here is we can select each individual box and we'll go up here to where it says color in the fill. and I can use the recent colors that I've used. So we have a yellow one. Next one was sort of a red, maroon color. And we had a fairly nice green color. And you can actually find these colors on some internet sites, which will which can give you a good idea for the design. If you don't have a great eye for design, that's a good way of picking those colors. And you can actually use the eyedropper tool in PowerPoint. Drop down here, select the eyedropper, and then we can go to anywhere within PowerPoint and pick out that. So what I do is I'll copy an image off the internet, paste it into the presentation, grab that color off of it, and then that will put the color onto the individual item. So it's pretty nice tool. So I don't have the image right now, so we can put that in there. At let's see, we had the blue and then the purple. So we have that, and then the background, and I'm just a big fan of orange, so I make that a nice sort of dark orange color. So that looks pretty decent as it is. Next thing that we'll do is we'll take care of this white background, and we will change it, and you can actually choose different colors. But what we'll do is select the background. So over here, once I selected nothing on the slide, I had the ability to format background. If you need to go there, you can go to the design tab, and the last item over there is format background. So now that we've got that up, I just want a solid color, and I will pick the sort of light blue color. Actually, it was a darker blue color there, which really does make the orange stand out quite a bit. And then the next thing is, since this picture is black and white, it's going to be easy to work with. But what we can do is we can recolor it to give the overall slide a better coherence, I guess. So what you do is you'll select the image, go to the Format menu, and then we can go to Color. Now there aren't many decent choices for color here, but what you can do is look at more variations. And this gives you the ability to move over them and highlight things. So even if you wanted some kind of contrast, you might want to move it to more of an orange color to match up the orange. But we went with kind of a blue. And there you have it. That's a quick example of how to put together this type of slide. There are a lot of other agenda slides that you could do. Just a quick example here, something fairly modern using that same background image. I've just added agenda items using a parallelogram and a couple of icons that I found on the internet. One cool feature that PowerPoint 2016 has is the ability to insert graphics from the internet, and the way to do that, and that's what I use for these icon items. The way to do that is go to Insert and then Online Pictures. And then you can do a Bing search. And I searched for blue icons. Ended up with something more colorful. But you can use something like this. I will select that. As you notice, Creative Commons only is already selected. So these Bing search icons and images that you come up are usable under Creative Commons license. Please check that information. You should be giving credit for each of those items. But in order to insert it, we just select it and then click Insert. And from there, now I have the icons. So since this is a full page of icons, what you do is we go back to the same thing we did before. We crop the images, and you can grab the handles and crop them down so that it's just a single icon that you have. Whoops, I'm sorry, for home. Click out of that. Okay, so now I have the home icon. I can size it down to the size I want by holding Shift and dragging. That will keep it in the same aspect ratio to get it to about the size that I want. And then I can grab it and place it on the page wherever I want. So you can use those icons. This has been a couple of quick ways to put together an agenda slide to hopefully improve upon the bullet point list that a lot of people are using in PowerPoint. Hope you've enjoyed this tip. Please subscribe and hit the like button and comment. Let me know what else you'd like to see me put together a tutorial for. This has been OfficeGuru.tv. Thank you.